human education, and I wished he would come back, my snake, for he seemed to me again like a king in exile, uncrowned in the underworld. This is Ingrid Newkirk with Peter, reminding us it's easy to be kind by choosing fake snake over real skin for belts, bags, and shoes.
On the road again.
I was just telling Danny about my dog, Willie. Willie and Tom. Have you seen him on Facebook or whatever I'm on, Instagram?
Yeah.
I took a little video of him Sunday morning. I just love those two dogs. I love them. I just love them. I go out to the little dog house and love on them like 3 times a day and giving them all kinds of bones. But one was named after Willie Nelson and the other one after Tom Petty.
That's cute. Love it.
Oh, my gosh. Everyone, welcome back to One Life Radio. This is Bernadette with Diamond Gray, Aviana Barrientos. I've got Robin Perry Braun in studio with me today and Amber Butcher. Just so everyone knows the players today, Robin Perry Braun is a holistic counselor who has worked with sex and sexual addictions for 18 years. She is also an emotion code and integrated life practitioner, and I love having her on the show. She was my personal shrink. I haven't been really crazy lately, so I haven't needed you so much.
Good. Good. That all perked my interest.
Well,
I'm
you go through good and bad times,
There's
right?
no lack of people to fill your space.
Well, everyone needs someone that they
do.
can go to that they know will never repeat what you say because you just need a voice. You need someone to listen and, things to bounce people off of. And But Robin has helped me tremendously to understand a lot of things about life. And she's very knowledgeable about a lot of different subjects, and that includes food as well. But Amber Butcher, you're new to the show. I love having you. Met you through Stephanie Toops,
yes,
which gives you instant street cred, by the way.
Love her.
Yes. But Amber was a social worker first, and then prior to staying at home with her youngest 2 children, 5 years ago, Amber was suffering from severe postpartum depression issues and chose to completely clean up her family's diet instead of medicating. Not only did her postpartum issues vanish, but she and her husband dropped 70 pounds between the two of them collectively in less than 3 months, so without even really trying. And so this has become her lifestyle and the inspiration behind her blog, Primal Mom. Amber has written 2 e-cookbooks and is currently working on her 3rd. She also hosts monthly clean eating challenges to help other moms clean up their own dinner tables. Her website is primalmom.com. We're talking about a 100-day real food challenge. Can I drink wine?
That's a question I get a lot. And you can. And so I was originally doing just like a 30-day challenge with people, trying to just show them how to clean up their diets for that month. And everything was super, super strict. And then I wanted to transition it more to real life application.
Right.
So I changed it to 100 days and to where you can start integrating those things back into your lifestyle. You can start going out to dinner again with friends, and I help them make healthier choices during that time.
You can absolutely eat out anywhere.
Yeah,
if you're just
you really can.
A little particular without making the waiter want to kill himself,
or
herself. Okay, so this 100-day challenge, what do you mean by real food?
So I try to, in my house, we try to eat things that don't come in a box, don't come in a package, typically things that just don't have labels. To where you can't flip it over and read, the ingredients. I want it to be in its real natural state as possible. So I kind of help moms navigate the grocery store and learn how to use a lot of people don't know how to cook with just a head of cauliflower anymore. Mm-hmm. They're so used to buying that in a package, frozen or bagged or already pre-chopped.
And then microwave it.
Right. And then steam it in the microwave.
Which is killing 70% of the nutrients based on science.
But it's still cauliflower, so people are
right. I mean,
healthy,
to their credit, at least they're not going through McDonald's. But it's just, so that's kind of the purpose of it, is just to show moms that you can, and I try to keep everything.
What about dads? What's up?
I will say that, as stereotypical as it sounds, it's mostly moms that are pushing for this on my challenges. So,
well, I'm not picking on guys, but a lot of men are raising their children now. So many broken families. And
for sure,
single dads and single moms.
For sure,
I have a nephew who's a single dad. He's a single dad of 4 boys.
Yeah,
and he does his best as well. But guys are stuck in these situations too.
Absolutely, and I welcome everyone to my challenges.
Yes.
So, for sure, and it just so happens that 90% of the people that complete these or are the moms in the house doing the cooking. So but I would love to have some single dads.
Yeah, maybe
join
your
on that.
husband should start Primal Dad.
I know.
And have his own blog.
It would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Well, why did you start this challenge?
I started it because when I started cleaning up my diet, it's been now 6.5 years. There wasn't a lot of information out there. There was not, the only recipes I could find were on Pinterest. There weren't a lot of like paleo, clean eating, primal, whole food bloggers out there. So I was having to create the recipes myself. I was having to learn how to navigate the grocery store myself. I remember the first time I went to the grocery store, I asked for grass-fed bison, and the butcher behind the counter laughed at me and said that's not a thing. And I was so upset and embarrassed that I went home crying, and my husband actually called the grocery store and complained. So so I try to take those real life applications that I had all those years ago and put those in my challenges and kind of help these moms navigate the grocery store for the first time.
Turns out he was the dumb one.
Yeah. So
But what all do you provide for the people that sign up to the blog for the 100-day real food challenge?
I give them a full meal plan every single week. It includes all my personal recipes. I give them grocery lists with very detailed instructions about what they're looking for in the grocery store. It's what I call like perimeter shopping. You really have no need to go up and down the aisles.
Man.
Yeah.
How much do you charge for it?
Not very much, $45 to participate.
Okay, because I just got a telepathic message from one of our listeners.
Yeah.
That happens to me all the time because people want to know. It's like, is it free? How much does it cost?
I mean, and there's a lot of people out there that do, charge outrageous amounts for meal plan, but really it's just.
No, I know. We've actually turned down someone that wanted to advertise on the show that was.
Several $100s for some of them.
Yeah, we have.
I mean, and again, I'm just. With my social work background, I love just helping people. I want, I do put a lot of time and effort and energy. We have a support group on there for moms to ask questions and for them to give feedback of the recipes, which really helps me kind of create better and more parent-friendly, kid-friendly recipes. So, it's a lot of fun.
What's a good little recipe that you can put out on the air right
Yeah,
now
what's
for
your
maybe
favorite
someone
one?
that doesn't have $45 but wants to make some yummy cookies for their kids tonight that are healthy?
Some yummy cookies. You want me to pull a cookie recipe off the top of my head?
Yeah.
Let me give you a fun breakfast recipe that I can think of right off the top of my head. I actually just posted it on my blog today, so that's free access to anyone. And it's just pasture-raised eggs. You mix them up, cook some kind of protein with it. It can be some bacon, or you can create your own pork sausage, and then you just stick it in the oven for 10-15 minutes, and you have breakfast for the entire week that you can just heat up. You can heat it up in the oven, or if you are using the microwave.
Or not.
Yeah. I mean, either way.
Yeah.
I'm more about convenience for things. So it's, I realize that we're still living in 2019, so I do still use the microwave for some of my heat ups. But so that's an easy recipe. It just takes 10 minutes for you to cook, and then you don't have to worry about what you're going to feed your kids for the rest of the week for breakfast. They have it accessible to them.
Well, and there's some really good ways to reheat things without using the microwave. You get a boiler, double boiler.
Yeah.
With a steamer. I've got one where I got the steamer on top. You just put a little bit, and that's how I cook all
have
my
you done
vegetables
eggs?
now.
Have you heated eggs that way? I would love to try that.
I'm absolutely sure you could. If it's like a little souffle or like a piece of quiche or something like that, you absolutely could put it in there and just get the water boiling and heat it up naturally. A gas oven, I'm lucky enough to have gas. I love gas, but
I do too.
Electric is a little more difficult to heat up quickly, but gas reheats
When we
quickly.
bought our house, I had to have a gas stove.
Yeah.
That was like one of my requirements.
It does reheat food better, but sometimes taking it out just an hour beforehand, like if you get up at 6 and you're not going to eat till 8 a.m. or 7:30, given an hour and a half out of the refrigerator takes a lot of the the cold out of the food, and so it can heat up more rapidly as well. Just little Bernie tips here.
No, that's what I do with their lunches. So that's exactly right. It's all room temperature by the time they eat it.
Absolutely, yeah. It's funny. My daughter knows. I'm like, you didn't use the microwave, did you? I'm like, I'm just like so vigilant about it. It drives me crazy. But
it's her bread box.
My microwave is where I keep my.
That is hilarious.
My bread box.
I'm going to try this steaming. Stay tuned. I will let you know how the little egg things reheat on the little steamer. I have one of those. It's like a little grate that I kind of put down inside the bowl.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was at my friend's house and I opened her microwave and it was full of cobwebs.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, y'all are making me feel terrible.
Which would mean there's spiders. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, then
Can't
you
win.
just hit go.
There you go. You can kill 'em all.
Exploded spark.
Wow.
Protein.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's crazy. So for some people, it is hard to eat at home for every single meal. Do you give advice for dining? What's your advice for dining out?
I do. We typically don't dine out because part of my blog is like we like to connect during that time at dinner time and sit down at the table almost every night for dinner. But I understand that there are working parents out there that have to do lunches and, not everyone can cook 7 meals a week for dinner. So I try to, a lot of them will be able to post on there and they'll say, like, I have a lunch dinner or a lunch meeting today at this restaurant. Here's what I'm thinking about ordering. What are your thoughts on that? So that kind of helps them go into the restaurant knowing like what they're going to order. That way, when they're sitting there, they're not overwhelmed by the menu.
Right.
And then I give them feedback on like what I've ordered in the past from restaurants. I mean, a lot of places have salads, and there's nothing wrong with just bringing your own dressing mix with you if you know that you're going to a restaurant that's going to have like a clean salad, because a lot of the pre-made salads have a lot of sugar in them.
Oh, they're terrible.
Or just add olive oil and some vinaigrette with it. So
yeah, you were at the Expo West the day before, you and Stephanie, and I thought it was very interesting that Amber said that she was kind of surprised that not all of the vendors that were there had clean products.
No.
And I agree. You have to flip over the label. You have to read and do your homework. I mean, I know of products out there, new keto products that are out that have, sucralose in them or maltodextrin. So you really do have to read your labels.
Those
you
places,
do.
they had straight up sugar as the second ingredient in most of their stuff. I was shocked.
Well, and then there's some great products too, and, there are some good restaurants. Maybe we'll talk about it when we come back after break. Here where I eat in Dallas, there's only a couple restaurants that I'll eat at that I know they have organic greens or their salmon really is wild caught, because I'm telling you, I mean, I was in the business for years.
You can say whatever you want.
Unless you go back in the kitchen, you're looking at the box, people will lie.
That they do.
Because it's we have a lot of cleaning up to do, that's for sure, in our food. But stay tuned, everyone. We've got more coming up. You're listening to One Life Radio.
Did you know that the U.S. Department of Health actually patented cannabinoids as antioxidants and neuroprotectants? So clearly there is promise for CBD to help with a variety of issues. H-Hemp's U.S.-grown CBD system is fully tested for purity and safety. For daily balance, H-Hemp has the best-tasting CBD tinctures available. Their Super Breath Blast delivers near immediate relief and relaxation while on the go. And the Magic Balm works wonders for your muscles, joints, and temples. Relax and feel better naturally with the H-Hemp CBD system from hemp.com.
Burn here. I'm so excited about Sun Warrior's new soil-based probiotic. Just like any ecosystem, your digestive system thrives best when it contains a wide variety of microorganisms that can complement and interact with each other. Sun Warrior's probiotics increase native gut flora, restore the gut-brain connection, aid in digestion, support normal bowel function, and support immune function. Shop Sun Warrior probiotics at sunwarrior.com. That's sunwarrior.com.
This is Jill with the One Life Radio Fueling Champions Minute. Did you know magnesium is a cofactor in more than 300 enzyme systems that regulate diverse biochemical reactions in the body, including protein synthesis, muscle and nerve function, blood glucose control, and blood pressure? Magnesium is required for energy production, oxidative phosphorylation, and glycolysis. That's a mouthful. How do you know if you're getting enough? Signs and symptoms of possible magnesium deficiency include restless leg syndrome, agitation, insomnia, muscle stiffness, cramping, and aches. Well, where do you find magnesium? Food sources include raw almonds, leafy greens like cooked spinach and chard, raw cashews, pumpkin seeds, black beans, avocados, and my favorite, dark chocolate. Don't forget those Epsom salt baths, and be smart about supplementation. This has been the One Life Radio Fueling Champions Minute.
Hi, this is Sean Wells, certified sports nutritionist, registered dietitian, and biochemist. One Life Radio and I are so excited about the launch of our Thorne dispensary. Thorne is the most used brand by medical practitioners as a result of its industry-leading quality control. Further, Thorne has a team of doctors, chemists, and dietitians formulating their products to be the gold standard. There are very few products I would personally endorse as a clinician, nutritional biochemist, and the world's greatest formulator, but Thorne is atop my short list. Visit OneLifeRadio.com to shop my hand-selected vitamins and supplements, including FloraPro LP Probiotic, Berberine 500, Methylguard Plus, and Resveratrol in optimized resveratrol. Be sure to click our banner on oneliferadio.com and create an account